Today I'm going to go through the home assignment for week 2 of Music Makers at the Keyboard Year 1. Now, it's been a while since I've seen them, so of course they were very good at finding Debka Hora and finding their Ds on the piano, and yet I still would like them to review this concept at home. So on the music sheet that you were given, the first thing that they're to do every day is a keyboard game. So they're going to now find their 2s and 3 black keys, but if you know that they've mastered that, you can change the game now. You can take the card D, which I've given you, and they're low, medium, high, and they can now play a game where they're going to play one of these cards at the keyboard. So now they're going to play D in the middle. Then they have to find D high, and then they're going to find a D that's low. And they could play this a couple of times. Now they can go over to page 14, and now they have to find this pattern, so, mi, do, and it says to play this pattern on the keyboard, which they can do, and it says to sing it as you play, and I want them to sing, so, mi, do. Then it says play it in 2 more places, and another place. So you can now adapt this game and use, again, the card D, but this could represent the sol, mi, do in D position, and again they can choose a card. And now they have to find sol, mi, do, low down. Now they might do it with one finger. That's fine. And then they're going to find it in the middle, and they might do it with their left hand. And then they use funny fingering. That's fine. And then they're going to find it's high up. So that's another way that they can use these cards. Now they're going to go into Debka Hora. Now you have now 3 cards at home, and these cards stay on the piano. They'll be collecting over 30 cards, and they'll be playing all these pieces throughout the year. But right now they're going to go to Debka Hora. They put the card out, and they're going to play it the way I showed last week. Right hand plays it, the left hand plays it. They play hands together, and they sing along as they're going. So if you want to see that, you can go to the other YouTube. Then they're going to be doing Star Shining, and that's new. Now, they can just sit down and again in the same Debka Hora position. They find it, and they sing. Star shining, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, stars shining by and by, by and by. Oh yes, by and by. Go to the other hand, and again they can do the same thing. Star shining, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, stars shining by and by, by and by. Oh yes, by and by. They can also do it hands together. To find their hand position. Stars shining by and by, by and by. Oh yes, by and by. Now, if you go to the practice CD and you turn on track 1, you'll get to hear her singing and playing, and there's going to be a different middle part. You're going to hear her actually playing number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. I'm not doing that part this week. Instead, they're actually counting it in the air. Right? Now, they're going to need time to get back. They'll get better at it. Finally, they get to listen for bells. Listen for bells we did in class, and they played it for you before they left. Now, they're going to want to just sit down and play it, and from their point of view, they're done. But they're not done until they complete track 2 on their CD. So, you gotta let them know. No, when we're done, it's when you've finished listening to the entire track and play along with it.
Listen to bells in D major position.
Here they go. They just listen. find their hand position. position. And they just sing. Do, 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 so, so, so. Do, 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 so, so. Now they sing and play. Do, 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 so, so, so. Do, 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 so. Do, 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 so. Do, 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 so. Do, 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 so. So, mi, do, so, mi, do. 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 So, do. So, do. So, do. So, do. Then it's their turn. Some of the children might be ready to put the do and so in the left hand while they play the melody. This is all fine. And that's all they need to do, but they need to do the practice CD every day because they're learning the patterns, and more importantly, they're learning the ritual of waiting, singing, waiting, singing, and playing, because we do this ritual at every time we learn a new piece. Finally, they get to Renaissance dance, and like last week, they're going to drum as they sing along with it, or they drum along. And then they go to page 15, and they just have to find all the so-mi-dos. Once they're done with that. They wouldn't repeat that every day. And that would be their daily practice routine. I hope this works for you, and I look forward to seeing you next week when we continue with Lesson 3.